Stop posting just for likes and interaction. That is not the way to grow an online coaching business. Look, I see it time and time again. Coaches just posting random videos just for attention. Look, it does you no good to get a video of 10,000 views, 500 likes, and none of them are going to buy what you're selling. Look, I help coaches like you. Plain and simple. Here's my proof. Okay, of all the coaches worldwide that I'm actively helping start an online profitable coaching business. If you need help launching that, go ahead and check the link in the below. Yeah. Go ahead and I'm gonna leave this here because it's kind of funny. Go ahead and check the link below, and you can go ahead and book a call with me. But let's get right into it. Okay, in this video, okay, I'm gonna go over literally the framework that coaches pay me thousands of dollars for. Okay, that you're gonna get for free. If you just stay and apply and watch everything in this video, you will get results. I may go on Instagram too and show you what my coaches are doing too, depending on how the flow is going. Okay, but look, let's get right into it. Okay, stop posting for likes. Start posting for leads. Those are two completely different things. Okay, I use this analogy a lot, right? I can post a video of me talking to a coach and telling him how to get to 10K a month. Amazing. Or I can post a video of me and that same coach shaking our butts. We're naturally going to get more views on the entertainment views, right? But are they going to buy our product? If it's an OnlyFans that we're selling eventually, maybe, right? So look, what you want to do is you want to stop them from scrolling. That's the main thing when you're posting videos on Instagram. But you want to make sure that you're not just stopping them just for like a random thing, like what most girls do is just their butt in every shot. Their boobs are out. Like, it's not going to do you any good, okay? Look, 10K views, 0 clients. I don't care how viral you went. If your Stripe isn't moving, if your Zelle isn't popping, if your Venmo isn't going off, your card, whatever it is you're using for a payment processor, if it's not going off, what good is it doing you? Like, it's just making you feel good, right? It's giving you clout, right? But what is it doing for you? Nothing. Okay, look, most coaches are stuck in the clout trap. Okay, they just like want to post random random videos, pictures, just to get a bunch of likes. There's a lot of things you could do for attention. Doesn't mean it's the thing that you need to do the most. What you need to do is post content that is a needle mover, okay? That moves forward to the outcome that you want, which is getting leads, okay? So they most coaches are stuck in the clout trap. They're just posting for likes, hoping it translates to sales, which majority of the time it does not. They confuse popularity with profitability, okay? You can be popular. Like, I can post videos every single day, and I've done it before where me just talking about random stuff. Yeah, I'll get a lot of views in it, but how is that translating to money? Look at your content right now. How is that translating to money? Okay, look, this is where I'm I'm gonna give you an example right now. So like this is one of my coaches, Rob, that I work with, right? He's a firefighter fitness coach. That is his offer. He's on his 8th client in less than 90 days, high ticket. He just closed him today for $2,000 USD. And look at all his content. It's getting a lot of views, but look, it's entertainment too, but it has to do with the offer. So if you're going to do entertainment stuff, cool, but correlate it to your offer. That's the whole basis of what you need to do to be a successful online coach. Okay. So I see coaches with 100K followers still can't afford rent. And I've seen that before. Like, I was an in-person coach, and I've seen coaches like have a bunch of leads. So I have a bunch of followers, but they're still struggling to get clients. And I've seen coaches with 500 followers, and they're closing 3K, 5K, 10K deals every week. Like, honestly, and you don't believe it, but it's true. I was one of those coaches. I don't have a big following, but when I was a full-time trainer, I didn't have a big following, like 1,000 people, but I was making a lot of money, $15,000 a month USD every single month with that following, because I was posting content that positions me as the expert. Okay. So what your content should actually do, your content has one job: start conversations that lead to getting clients, right? Start a conversation, book the call, make the sale. That's it. Your content should identify a real problem. 1000%. Like, this is like your I help statement. Like, who are you helping? Are you helping people lose 30 pounds? Are you helping people come off pain medications? What are your, what is the problem? Okay. Offer like a unique method as well too. That this is the great thing about like offering, like for example, like it could be like, I help people lose 30 pounds by following um, the AJ method. Like, that is also really, really good. Like combining like a unique method that makes you stand out and separate you. Okay. Lead them to taking the next step, like comment, DM, apply. Like CTA, they're called call to actions. Like you want to tell them what to do. Honestly, you really, really do. Okay. Likes don't pay you. Trust does. You're chasing views, but your bank account is chasing trust. Let me say that again. You are chasing views, but your bank account is chasing trust. Trust is built by teaching real solutions, being clear and direct, and speaking to real pain. That's it. Okay. If there's one thing you can master with your content is giving like really like valuable stuff away and building trust with your audience because they're gonna want to give you their money. Like that is the truth. They are going to want to give you their money. Okay. So likes don't pay you. Trust us. You can post a whole bunch of content that's going to get you a lot of likes. That's just, but has, like I said, has nothing to do with your offer. And if you're doing that right now, audit yourself right now. No one's around you. This is a recorded video. I don't know you. Maybe I do know you. I don't know. But look at your last pieces of content. How good did they do? Did it give you any leads? Did it get you any interaction from potential customers? No, then you have to fix that. Attention versus authority. Anyone can get attention. Few earn authority. Okay, when you become an authority figure, the way you become an authority figure in your niche is by providing valuable content that has to do with your offer, being very specific every single day. You will naturally look like an authority figure if you're consistent, and then you combine that with testimonials. Like I have testimonials. I just showed you guys testimonials, right? If you go on my Instagram, I have a whole highlight of testimonials of coaches that I've helped. So naturally, I position myself as an authority figure, which therefore gets people to want to hear what I have to say. Does that make sense? It's like that with any offer. It's online fitness coaching. It's you're selling widgets or whatever it is. It works the same thing. Okay. So right now, ask yourself, are you an influencer or are you a business owner? You can't be both. Well, I mean, actually, you can once you scale to a certain amount. But in the beginning, ask yourself that question. Are you an influencer or are you a business owner? In the beginning, you have to pick one. In the very beginning, you have to pick one. If you want a profitable coaching business, you got to pick one. Influencers post to be liked. Business owners post to solve a real problem, build trust, and close deals. That's it. If you want to be an influencer as a coach, good luck. Good luck. Very good luck. It's going to make it very hard. I would rather have a following like I have about 4,000 followers. I would rather have a following of 4,000 people that are genuinely interested in my product or my avatar, opposed to a following of 50,000 people that are not interested in it, because it just does me no good. Okay, so ask yourself that question. Okay, what's really holding you back? Um, Most people aren't posting like a business because you're afraid to be too direct. You think giving, say thumbs up. You think giving value hurts sales. You're more worried about likes than leads. Let's be more specific. You're afraid to be too direct, right? Like hitting emotional pain points, right? So for example, if you're a fitness coach, hey, when you make a video, are you watching this and you need to lose 20 pounds? You're being direct. Are you tired of waking up every single day and your shirt's not fitting you? That's being direct. You think giving value hurts sales, which it really doesn't. When you're showing up every day on social media and you're just giving, you're giving, it provides so much trust to your audience. And it's going to make them trust you, and it's going to make them want to give you money. And if you do it on a consistent basis, okay? Like think of your best friend right now. You probably just didn't become best friends right away, right? You're like, oh man, no, I knew we were meant to be best friends. No, you probably you clicked right away. But the way you got to being their best friend, the way you got to being their partner or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, right? There was level of trust that compounded over time. So, and then you're more worried about likes than leads. That's the truth, right? It's like I see a coach like, oh my God, I posted a video and it got like 20 likes. But I just posted a video last week and it was like 70. Okay, well, what's the difference? Maybe that video you were talking about a random topic. Then naturally, of course, because you're appealing to the masses, okay? The number one reason your DMs are dry is you're performing, not positioning. Like I see coaches all the time, like they're literally performing. It's sad. It's like they're just performing for attention. Like it's like the never ending thing that I keep talking about this video. Are you just performing? Okay. Or are you positioning? Like my content, it does well, right? It does well in my eyes because it's going to my target audience. I may not be getting videos in the thousands, but I would rather much get videos like in 1,000, 2,000, but people are actively watching it. That's my avatar. And I'm not going to perform. I'm not going to shake my ass. I'm not going to freaking do all this stupid stuff just for attention. Nah, does you no good unless you're just trying to be an influencer. The content to clients mindset shift, okay? You need to shift the question to will this, instead of will this go viral, to will this start a conversation? It leads back to the same thing. Like, will it start an actual conversation? That's what you need to ask yourself. You want to start an actual conversation with people, right? So it's like make every post like buyer focused, like your offer, pain driven, like the pain points that your avatar is struggling with. So if you're a coach, lose weight. If you're a therapist watching this, what are they going through? And offer line, making sure every single post has to do with your offer. It's very easy to post content just to get attention. I'm sorry, and just to just to get more likes. You're like, I'm tired of getting 300 views. But you gotta weather the storm, especially if you're just not doing paid ads. You're just doing organic. That's a whole different topic. So, quick fix you can apply today, like ASAP. Okay, call out common mistakes. Share a short result on your story, meaning like a testimonial. And if you don't have any clients, use your own testimonial. End with a DM if this is you, or I'll show you how to fix it, like something like that. And be consistent. If you might say, well, I'm shy. Well, you gotta cut that out, or else you're not gonna be profitable. You're not gonna be a successful coach. You got to ask for money, not ask directly for money, but ask for a phone call. I invite them to take the next step. You got it, okay? So no funnel, no pitch, just a real connection. If you focus on my mentor says a lot too, and he got it from his mentor, live an interesting life and make friends. On social media, live an interesting life and make friends, make genuine connection, get people to trust you, and they will want to give you money, okay? You're not a content creator, you're a coach. Let me say that again. You're not a content creator, you're a coach. You're not an influencer, you are a coach. If you want to be an influencer, then change your methods. Your job isn't to entertain, it's to enroll. Every post either attracts or repels buyers. I love that. Right? Because I would rather people that are following me unfollow me if I'm not not what they're looking for. I mean, what good are they doing following me? I would rather people see my posts and they take the next step because I'm consistent with my posting and they're actively getting nurtured. So if you want applause, post for likes. If you want income, post for leads. If you want applause, post for likes. If you want to feel good about yourself because a video did very, very well, but it generated you no money, just gave you a bunch of following and leads. A bunch of following and likes, go for it. But it's not going to translate to money. It really is. It may give you a boost in the algorithm, or a clothing brand reach out to you, or I don't know, a random partnership happens that it has nothing to do with your offer. But if you want income, you got to post for leads. You got to post for leads. You got to be very, very specific. So I leave you with this. Stop chasing clout. Start chasing clients. That is how you build a real business. So very simple video. It's amazing stuff that what I'm showing you is what coaches pay me thousands of dollars for. You're getting it. You can get results like Rob, who is, like I said, he's on his 8th client, really following his formula and being consistent with it every single day. Everyone started at 0 followers, but he started posting consistently. His views are really well. And the funny thing about it, he has a good blend of entertainment, but guess what? It has to do with the offer. It always has to do with the offer. Every single post has to do with the offer. So thank you for tuning in. If you need help taking that next step and you want to be an online coach, or you're struggling and you need the help, I invite you to book a call with me. Take the next step. And if you're not ready yet, that's cool. Keep watching and keep taking action, though. Don't just watch this video and not do anything. So I challenge you with that. Stop posting for likes. Start posting for leads. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram, official AJ Gonzalez. And I will talk to you there. Peace out.